Put a $10,000 bespoke tuxedo on a newly minted lottery winner, and they look like a child playing dress-up. But put a cheap, poorly tailored suit on a true aristocrat, and they will still command the room. We've all seen the loud aesthetic of modern wealth, the guy at the restaurant with the flashy watch who barks at the waiter, or the influencer covered head to toe in designer logos. That display reeks of agonizing psychological desperation. It is an anxious posture that begs for societal validation. Average interactions often betray this same baseline anxiety. Think about the last time you were running late to a dinner or a meeting. You likely burst through the door, out of breath, blurting out a frantic apology about how traffic was a nightmare or your alarm simply didn't go off. You thought you were being polite, but you actually surrendered your power. By blaming the traffic or the clock, you signaled to the room that you were a victim of your environment, entirely subservient to external forces. True power, class, is a distinct currency built on cold, counter-instinctual psychological restraint. Now, imagine the threshold of that exact same high-stakes meeting room, 10 minutes after the scheduled start time. Instead of a panicked entrance, a high-status individual simply opens the door. They walk to their chair at a steady, unhurried pace, make warm eye contact, and state calmly, "Apologies for the delay. Shall we begin?" No excuses. Rushing is the physical manifestation of low rank. Moving slowly and deliberately signals complete insulation from environmental chaos. Science shows the average gap between speaking turns in English is just 200 milliseconds. Biology demands an instant response to feel safe. If you stretch that pause out to 4 seconds, you trigger visceral anxiety in the other person's brain. Put that biological data into a tense salary negotiation. The hiring manager looks right at you, crosses his arms, and asks why they should pay your asking price when it significantly exceeds their budget. The amateur succumbs to the pressure of the silence. They get intensely defensive, talking incredibly fast and rambling off their resume to fill the void. The high-status negotiator takes a deep breath. They maintain steady eye contact. They deliberately let 3 to 4 agonizing seconds of pure, heavy silence pass before they offer a single word. Mastering the pause weaponizes the other person's biology. The crushing weight of silence forces them into a sudden, desperate urge to backpedal or concede. This same biological control applies to the ego. Picture a corporate mixer where someone takes a passive-aggressive jab at you to elevate their status. "Oh, you're still working at that little startup?" The amateur's face flushes red as they try to defend their pride. The person of true class does the exact opposite. They lean in, offer a slight knowing smile, and agree with their attacker. "You know, you're absolutely right. It's tiny. We're still figuring it all out." Validating the insult instantly disarms the attacker. Remaining entirely unbothered strips your detractors of all psychological leverage, creating an impenetrable emotional shield. This same protection extends to the intellect. While most people suffer the frantic anxiety of keeping up with internet drama and shallow gossip, high-status individuals ruthlessly guard their mental bandwidth. In 1919, the legendary industrialist Henry Ford sued a newspaper for libel. On the witness stand, opposing lawyers hammered him with obscure trivia questions about British history, attempting to humiliate him and prove he was uneducated. Ford finally informed the court he had a row of electric push buttons on his desk to summon experts for any question. He then asked, "Why should I clutter up my mind with general knowledge?" That is the ultimate flex. Your mind is a private gallery, not a public dumping ground. Because a high-status mind is uncluttered by noise, it has the bandwidth to deploy a uniquely powerful conversational tool, the hyper-specific observation. Instead of offering a generic "good job today," a sophisticated leader will pull someone aside to validate a hidden detail. They will notice exactly how an employee de-escalated an angry client by managing the client's psychological frustration before offering a technical solution. Flashy wealth buys brief attention. Delivering hyper-specific validation commands deep, unwavering loyalty because it satisfies the primal human need to be truly seen. Moving at a slow, deliberate pace, enduring a crushing 4-second silence, agreeing with your insults, guarding your mental bandwidth from the noise of the crowd. True class is an exercise in absolute, unyielding control over your own biological reactions to the chaos of the environment. Mastering psychological restraint allows you to transcend the environment, watching the chaos happen entirely around you, never to you.